Edgar Rice Burroughs' Tarzan of the Apes, as illustrated by Joe Kubert. The first issue.
Tarzan, Origin of the Ape-Man, Book 1, Part 2. Kerchak and his tribe watch Lord Greystoke's house and see no movement there. Stealthily, they approach and catch Lord Greystoke unaware. My Alice is dead. Now the beasts of hell come to take me and my son. While Kerchak and the other bull apes attack, Kala has placed her own dead baby in the man-child's cradle and runs off with the living child. Lord Greystoke's defense is brave, but doomed. Kerchak moves from the slain man and approaches the strange black stick that roars. The king ape is curious about this stick that has hurt and frightened so many of his tribe. Clumsy, probing fingers discharge the loaded rifle. Frightened by the deafening noise, the startled apes scurry out the door. Kerchak accidentally catches the door with the rifle as he runs out and slams the lock shut. Back in the jungle interior, Kala bares her fangs menacingly at all who approach the child. No harm shall come to this baby. Of this she will make certain. Tenderly she nurses him, teaches him to ride on her back as she searches for the tenderest twigs high in the treetops. Kala ignores the taunts of the other she-apes who deride the ugly little Tarzan, which in their language means white skin. So the son of England's Lord Greystoke learns the ways and language of the great apes, having no knowledge of any other mother but Kala, the she-ape. See how stupid he is. He will never grow. He is weak, but none can convince Kala to desert the little white ape. Tarzan's physical growth is slow compared to his ape brothers who mature in 4 or 5 years. By the age of 10, he has the muscle power of a man of 30. As he grows, his strength and agility increase, while his mental ability to reason goes beyond that of his ape brothers. My body is so ugly. Why do I not have hair like my handsome brothers? Perhaps if I rub myself with mud. The young Tarzan stares at his reflection in the clear water. How awful I look! You are so fortunate, cartoon. My face looks worse than my body. See how small my mouth is, and such puny teeth. Hardly any nose at all, while yours is so broad and handsome. And my eyes, nothing but small gray spots, and all the rest white. Not even Hista, the snake, has such ugly eyes. So engrossed are they at looking at their reflection in the water that they did not notice the lioness creeping up behind them. Reacting instantly, Tarzan dives into the cold water as Sabor, the lioness, pounces. Tarzan has never been in deep water before, and his first lesson is sink or swim. Attracted by Tarzan's call for help, the great apes arrive. They can't understand this strange young white ape who can lie on top of water and smile. When Tarzan discovered that he could make a rope by twisting and tying long grasses, he made life a torment for the elders of the tribe. Watch me catch old Tublat. Always, Kala is there to protect him. For is she not his mother? Tarzan had always known of the odd nest near the big water. One day, when he is 13 years of age, I wonder why the tribe never comes near this place. They will not even speak of it. I never noticed this before. The wall. It moves. Click. Cautiously, he enters the dim, musty cabin in which he was born. It is like the night in here. The three skeletons, two large, one tiny, hold no interest for Tarzan. Life in the jungle has accustomed him to the sight of death in its many forms. Tarzan finds books and in time teaches himself to read. For hours, until the last ray of sunlight, he explores the books and examines the pictures. Some of these flat people look like me. It is night. I must leave. What is that? Shining in the moonlight. It is hard and cuts like a sharp tooth. I will take it with me. As he steps from the cabin, Tarzan looks up to find his way blocked by the menacing form of Bolgani, the huge bull gorilla of another tribe. As he meets the gorilla's charge, Tarzan knows he has little chance against Bolgani, but the challenge must be met. Still clutching the hunting knife he found in his father's cabin, Tarzan discovers its potent effect as the blade sinks into the beast's flesh. Bolgani screams in rage and pain. He had expected an easy victory. Bolgani strikes the boy with claw and tusk as Tarzan plunges the long sharp blade again and again into the blood-matted pelt. Then the huge beast trembles and falls. Torn and bleeding, Tarzan slips into unconsciousness. Tarzan has slain Bolgani, but he himself has suffered deep wounds and gashes. Far off, Kala has heard the screams of battle, and her son is not by her side. She races toward the sound, followed by the rest of the tribe. Tenderly, she lifts the bloody form. Miraculously, he is still alive. The tribe looks on in amazement at dead Bolgani, slain by Tarzan. Gently, the she-ape carries the limp figure back to her nest, into the safety of the lofty trees. Carefully, she licks his wounds clean, leaving for short times only to bring him nourishment. Thank you, Mother. Claxton, you must be out of your mind. A boy, son of an English lord, raised by apes? You've seen him yourself, miss, and that's only part of the story. But if it is true, he may know of my father and where I can find him. Before you raise any false hopes, miss, let me tell you the rest of it. Watch out for the continuation of this timeless graphic novel in Tarzan, Origin of the Ape-Man, Book 2, A Son's Vengeance.